I'm not good at hellos. I'm better when it's time to go. Who said Mr. Christopher cries? This is my world, I won't tell you lies. It's time to start our connoisseur now, if you catch my drift. It's time to start our connoisseur now, I'ma take you for a spin. It's time to start our connoisseur now, if you catch my drift. Love is like a circle, and Mr. Christopher's face is in the middle. Welcome! This is our connoisseur. This is my world. I'm Mr. Christopher, the art connoisseur. Welcome! This is the last time I'll say it. Let's do a moment of silence, too, for him. We lost an artist this week in a terrible, fiery helicopter crash, or it was all an AI lie. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows anything? He could be in a bunker laughing at all of us with Epstein and Harvey Weinstein and the Goldsteins and the Monksteins and the Flunksteins and all the Steins and Steins there are. But who knows? Who knows? I'm sure he's burnt chicken, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it isn't. It's sad. Moment of silence. Let's do a moment of silence for the boy. And that is a moment of silence for Oliver Tree. May he rest in tree. Remember, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. And that was a very sad one to go down. But it's over now. It's over now. It's over now. It's true. And now you gotta deal with the sadness. But you keep on moving forward. 'Cause there's nothing you can do. Because he's dead. And that is true. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Da-dum. All right, with that said, we're our connoisseuring, folks. We're going to get right into this. We're looking at pieces from the Facebook Marketplace. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about the price. We're going to talk about where would you put them if you were going to buy them anyway. We're going to talk about other things, too. Words are going to be said. Words. Words, folks. Words. I got ideas going into the future, but that's the future. That's down the line that way. We're starting right here, and that way, that was yesterday, so we're not worried about that stuff. But let's get into this, folks. Let's get into this. We'll get right into it, Mr. Christopher, with this piece. We're starting off with this piece, A Winter Wonderland Farmland. Kind of ironic considering we're about to get into the summer. But this was a piece that struck the eye of Mr. Christopher. He said, ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh. Wada bing bang, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting ting, wada bing bang. And then he said, I gotta rate that piece. So he put it up, and this is what it is. Wooden frame, Winter Wonderland, farmland, dead trees. Mr. Christopher, how do you feel about it? Please, sir, take it away. $75 for that piece. What are you, nuts? That's a pineapple. What are you, nuts? What are you, nuts? $75 for that piece? I don't hate it. I mean, the wooden frame with the nice piece of the winter and it's just like, it got like I don't want to call it a sadness to it, but it's got like a numbness to it, maybe is what I'm looking for here. It really does. It has like a numbness to it where you just kind of like, it's a scene. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I definitely don't hate it. I wouldn't buy it for $75. It has like a $5 vibe to me, like on the shelf at a Savers, you know what I'm saying, vibe to me. I could find it on my walk home at a Salvation Army box, you know what I'm saying, type thing. I don't hate it though. $15 max, unless I don't know, unless the painter is a famous. I don't even know really. I mean, $75 for that piece. Bold, and I like the boldness, but the picture itself, it just doesn't say $75 worth a picture to me. It's a nice painting. It's a nice oil painting. Don't get me wrong. $75. Let's go to the next piece. Next, we're going here to this piece, which was billed as Turmoil. That's right. They had a name for it. Turmoil. I don't hate the name for it. I call it, oh no, I spilled my orange juice. I also call it, I mixed all my condiments together. I also call it, geez, I got guacamole in my mustard and ketchup. I also call it the bottom of the trash barrel after you fill the trash can and you had to take the bag out, and then the bottom has like that filth, that disgusting gooey filth at the bottom that you have to pour out and clean it and it smells. I also call it that. But Mr. Christopher, how much does it cost? What do you feel about it? Please start taking it away. Turmoil. Oh no, I spilled my orange juice is a way better title, but that's just me. Guess how much this piece is costing you? Guess how much they're trying to sell this garbage for? And listen, I don't necessarily think it's garbage, but I feel like I could paint it. And that makes it not good to me because Mr. Christopher's not I'm no painter, but I could probably make something similar to that. $45 for that piece. Turmoil. Eesh. Eesh. The only turmoil I see is the price for that piece. Should be about, I don't know, 15 or under. 15's being nice. That's like a $3 at Savers. If you know what a Savers is like the Salvation Army or, the poor store. It's the poor store. It's where things that were used but not broken and destroyed go to be resold. Yeah, the restore. It's one of those. I'm sure there's a billion other types of those stores out there in the world. I just don't know what those ones are called because in my area they're called Savers. But anyway, yeah. Turmoil. $45. Get out of my house with that. Go light it on fire. Mustard and ketchup mixed with my avocado. No, thank you, sir. On to the next. Next, we're going here to this oil painting from Germany. This was just called simply an oil painting from Germany, signed by what looks to be a German name. Kapastos or something? That sounds Greek, but again, with the snow, it looks to be a little rainy. You got the cars, the street. Honestly, this piece is very nice, very well done. Mr. Christopher, how much does it cost? How do you feel about it? Please, sir, please take it away. Here's what I'll say about this piece. It's, to me, the painting style itself, looking at it, it's a beautiful piece. It really comes across like you can see the weather, you can feel the weather. It's cold. You can hear the cars driving, the lighting, the lights of the cars around it's a beautifully done piece. But the price is $290. I'm not much of a car guy. I love the scene. Like, it really captures modernness, just the modern life, the modern style of life, driving in a cold weather. The lights are on. You got the wires above the road. It's a great painting in terms of like someone painted that. They did a very good job. $290. I can't see. I don't feel that. Maybe $100, maybe even $150 because it is a very nice painting. Where am I putting that? If I had a garage and I was a car guy, I would absolutely think about getting that for my garage. It is a nice piece. If I had like a gaming room, like a dude's room, what do they call those places? A bear room, dude den? Is it dude den or something? My dude den. I forget what they call them, but if I had one of those, maybe, but I'm not much of a car guy. The only reason I'd really buy that piece is because my appreciation for the fact that it is beautifully done and the fact that I could feel the weather. Like, I can feel the weather coming off of it. And I really like that. I really like that they captured the weather so well. And the lighting off the cars, I thought it's a good piece. It's just $290 is wild. Like I said, maybe 100, maybe 150, but on to the next piece. We're in the depths of summer, folks, and I've given you 2 snow pieces today, but here's a pool piece. I love this piece, honestly. You see the little girl in the pool, the 2 tubes? I call this piece 60s pool times. 60s pool times. It's a beautiful, comforting piece. Very calming, very nice, very warm, very happy, in my opinion. Mr. Christopher, please, sir, could you take it from here? $30 for 60s pool scene. Honestly, I love it. It has a gentle vibe. If I had a pool shed, I'd be putting it right in there. Or I'd be putting it on the outside of the pool shed. It would actually be really cool. But I'd have to make sure that it goes inside when the bad weather comes. Because if you don't do that, it will get destroyed, folks. It will get destroyed. Weather knows no bounds, and it feels no feelings at all. It will stomp on all the feelings. But yeah, 60s pool scene, $30. I'd buy it. I think it could be $20, but that's just me being cheap. You could maybe even possibly push it up to 50 if you got the right crowd. But I'm the wrong crowd because I'm looking for it to be about 10. So that's me. But I probably wouldn't buy it. If I had a family and we had a pool and I had a pool shed, I might buy it then. And I had like a little blonde daughter too. I'd have to have a little blonde daughter, so it kind of related to the family in some form. But let's go. Moving on. We are absolutely moving on, Mr. Christopher, to this beautiful piece. An antique Victorian oil on canvas painting of red roses in an ornate gold gesso frame. I don't exactly know what that means, but this piece is gosh darn beautiful, I'll tell you what. And Mr. Christopher, how much does it cost, sir? Would you buy it? Where would you put it? Please, sir, please take it away. I'll take it away, Larry. Thank you. Let me read you something. Let me teach you a little something. A gold gesso frame is a type of ornate wooden frame that has been finished with a gesso layer, a chalky, plastery white primer, and then decorated with gold leaf or gold paint. Gesso is traditionally made from chalk and glue and is applied to smooth the wood surface so that gold leaf adheres evenly without showing wood grain. That is what a gesso frame is. I didn't know that. Now we all know that. Does that make this piece worth what it's worth? What they're asking for? $200 is what they're asking for, folks. And I'm sorry to say, but I agree with it. It could even be $300. That's a beautiful piece. That's one of those things that I see. If I had a wife of whom I loved, I would absolutely buy that for her because to me, to Mr. Christopher, a beautiful painting with a beautiful frame of roses is better than real roses because you know what that framed, beautiful painting with the beautiful frame won't do? It won't die. It can be murdered. It can be killed. But hopefully that painting won't be getting on up any helicopters anytime soon. Okay, with that said, on to the last piece, folks. And for our last piece, we're going here to what was billed as portrait on canvas. I call it after sex portrait on canvas. This piece is interesting. Mr. Christopher, how do you feel about it? How much does it cost? Would you hang it up on your wall? Please, sir, please. Take it away. $25 for self-portrait on canvas or self-portrait after sex on canvas. That's an uncomfortable piece. It should have been called Abstract Picasso, probably would go better, or like my attempt at a Picasso, because it kind of has, that abstract Picasso face that I'm talking about. If you don't look it up, it's kind of looks like that in a weird way. I think it's the lips. And I feel like she has a triangle eye, but maybe I'm crazy. But I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. I would have zero reason to have that. If I had a woman and she painted that of herself, I would say, "Oh, that's awesome," because I'm not going to put her down for the fact that I don't think it's the greatest piece, but I can't draw at all. So, who am I? Who am I to tell somebody when they do a bad job? You know who I am, actually? I'm the art connoisseur. Mr. Christopher, that's me. This is my world. That was Art Connoisseur. We're done here, folks. We're done here. I hope you enjoyed. Get out there. Get yourself a pineapple. Cut it up. Get yourself some cilantro. I'm not even joking here, folks. Cut up the cilantro. Cut up the pineapple. Put the cilantro on the pineapple. Eat it. It's delicious together. It's a delicious combination of foods. And it's great for you. Great for you. Cilantro is great for you. Pineapple is great for you. It's going to kill all those parasites inside you that you may or may not be scared of. And it's going to take all that aluminum and that metal inside your body. And it's going to take it all out and you'll be less autistic. Let's get less autistic together, folks. Let's eat pineapple with cilantro on it. Mwah. And with that said, that's the end of Mr. Christopher's World, Art Connoisseur. I'll see you next week. Bye. Lead with love. Never be afraid. Think twice before you get on a helicopter. And always keep moving forward, folks. Always keep moving forward. because you can't go backward. Well, you can, but you're losing ground if you do that. And you can stop too, but then you're going nowhere. But it's okay to rest. The pressure's not, it's not that big. Life, it just keeps happening and it's okay. Together, we'll get through. Bye! Mr. Christopher, you crazy.